Hello there and welcome to a new series for the Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod. Since the Reign series is now finished, I need to install another one because I have two at the same time, mix up a bit for the people who enjoy this. And yeah, I've been asked several times to do a Blackfyre playthrough, and I've been asked several times to do Maelys the Monstrous. So here we are. Background is basically Maelys is the last Blackfyre, and with all his mates over here, he has decided that he wants to install himself as the King of the Iron Throne. Now, you're sort of in a difficult position because you only have about 20 odd thousand men, and you're against the Stormlands, the Iron Throne, the Westerlands, the Riverlands, and the Vale, I think. So yeah, it is a bit tricky, but there is a tactic. I've done a trial run, and it kind of worked. So yes, first off, I have no heir. I cannot marry for an alliance because the houses that are not currently in this are all married straight away. Like your daughter is too young. You there, you have no sisters. You there, you have sister who is married. In fact, she's an Osgrey, so that doesn't really count now, does it? Vale is involved, and the Starks. There's also no one here. Joclyn. Ah, she is unmarried, but she's 35. Would that give me an alliance? It is something I've missed the whole time. It would give me an alliance with the North, but it would not. That's what it was. Yes, they want matrilineal. So we'll have no alliances, it seems. That's Rogers, eh? So you're the child of a Stark, are you? Well. So yes, but I can marry for money. Now, there are many rich people, even including my enemies. He is not one of them. Let's try and find somebody a bit rich. I think it was 30 unmarried before, but then you're only 12. Right into you. So yes, preferably we do want to marry somebody a bit more rich with a daughter. You have a sibling. She's 29. How old am I? 39. Well, that's perfectly fine. If we were to marry you. Is there anybody else we would like? Anybody even in here? Even Macy? Do you have any people? How old is she? 13. I'll have to wait a couple of months to marry her. Lord Macy is reasonably rich and is somebody in the Crownlands. And so they could be of use to us. They could do. Right, they're a bit too old for my liking. Duskendale, you have a 26-year-old sister. How old are you, Mr. Duskendale? You're that. Right, we're taking her. She's younger than the rest. Right, let's just have a look at Rosby. No. Right, so we're taking your sister, if you'll allow us. Arrange marriage to Maelys. They'll accept. So there we go. Get a marriage on the go. Hopefully get some cash out of that. Want to pick an ambition. We want to get married because the extra piety and prestige straight away is rather useful. We want extra health. We do not want to die, so we'll be taking that. Actually, we want fertility as well. Fertility, health, diplomacy. Let's take that, in fact. Right. Cancel positions. Can you, sir, improve the garrison of our capital? Just make sure nobody takes it. Can you improve diplomatic relations with somebody who's not opposing us? She is negative 27. He is positive 13. So why don't we send you over there then? We might get lucky, we might not. You, sir, can you train troops? No, not anything I need, but may as well train troops. You can do something. Can you collect tax? Can you scheme somewhere, perhaps? Okay, never mind. Just stick you there. Maester, we'll have to send off for one. Off we go. And a septum we do not have one of. So that's the sort of beginning. Next off we have our vassals. Let's go to the military screen. Set vassals by the most strong. Turn it down a bit. And we want to try and make these guys like us a bit more, so you can be the court musician. I have to sort by strength every time. Spotted Tom. You could be food taster, sure. You, sir, you can... Oh, no, not these guys. They're the ones who are leading troops. The ones that don't lead troops. Be court poet. Like me a bit more, please. 9 Eyes. Master of the Royal Elephants. Have fun there, sir. Old Mother. She is a very important one. You can be designated regent. Try and get some troops out of you. Well, that's the best I can do and get up. that many extra guys. Let's rally up the boats. We're going to need you guys over here. No, we're not going to need you there because we're going to be raising these men. We're going to be raising everyone. Right, so we want everybody to try and rally together. We want to get a big stack on the go. We can hold everybody there. We can hold them anywhere really, but we'll stick you there because it's out of the way of everything. So let's rally up all the men, embark. You guys, quick, embark. This is going to be a bit tedious for a few minutes, but yeah, you're going to have to sit through this. We want to get every last man we can, every scrap of flesh we can get holding an axe or whatever. We need them off. 10,000 men here. Let me just see how much money I can support. Here we go. I am Maelys of House Blackfyre, the true king of Westeros. My house has been exiled, but we're back. Right, let's do this. Right, there is a re-raisable 2,000, but I don't really fancy that, so we will not. I must apologise, I'm a little bit ill today, but hopefully it will not be too bad. Right, you boats, get in there now. The Stepstones Company, eh? Right, so I can afford 4 point. What happened to my wedding proposal with? Was it you? Yes, have me marry her, please. Right, he's already looking through something. Here we go. We got a guy arrive. Very nice. Ah, here we go. He's accepted that. Very nice. Will he give me much money? Please. Everyone's concerned. I need cash. Give me the cash. 50 gold. That'll do for now. We want to pick an ambition. Have a son. We need kiddies on the go. Important decisions? No. I mean, I have the money, but it's not worth it. Try and buy and Sullied. Buy a century of them. See if that works. There we go. Lose 80 gold. Get an extra 100 men. Terrific. We can still afford a few when it comes to that. When it comes to mercenaries. I do have 700 men to pay. I can only afford like 200 men. Still, every little helps. So we'll be raising them men up. Raising you and merging. We need more boats, however. Where are the boats? You guys better come over here. Now the primary target, or tactic should I say, is going to be boat bombing. If you're unaware what that is, we are on an island. We're on islands. So our enemies will be coming over in boats, because that's our only way of transport. We can then use this to our advantage and outnumber them whenever possible. So yeah, have a bit of patience, we'll eventually get some stuff done. We need to weaken them at first, then we can work on other things. Right, for an example, boat bombing, you stick the men on the boats, you march them out over here, like so. Come on. They arrive and they just smash the enemies. And it goes quite well because they all die, we hardly lose anyone. It's just boat bombing. We march you back over, march you guys over. Lovely. Yeah, I will not be doing that anytime soon. Shameful, I know. Right, you guys, get on boats. You're boat bombing the Iron Throne's 2,000 men. Now, eventually they'll run out of guys. Well, they won't run out of guys, but they'll get lower. The problem is, I do have these guys marching about. I do have, like, friends, and they will lose battles, and it will cost me a lot more in war score than what I gain from defeating 10 times as many men. They can lose 100 men and lose me 10 war score. It's ridiculous. But still. We have tactics. Lord of the King's Gate has arrived at my court, is he now? Oh, he's dead. Brilliant. Maybe they just sent me his body. Right. And as you see, we killed 2,000, losing 50 men. So that is sort of the tactic. We captured this fella. So hopefully he'll lower down his arms at some point. Chelstead, I think, is this one? No. This one. There we go. See what they're doing. They're going to lose me a lot of war score there, and it's going to be costly. I'm not really going to be happy about it, but oh well. It's not about me being happy, it's about me being on the Iron Throne. There we go, down to -8. Terrific. Negative 12.96% war score, even though I've done 2 battles and they were only worth 2 each. That's just the way it goes. Still about to rally up all the men together, that'll be very nice. Ares has arrived at my court, so is that guy, both dead, brilliant. So 22,000 men, that's all we can really muster. I'm still making money, so I could buy more if I needed to, but that is not quite an issue yet. Right, good, so he's making this guy like me a bit more, that's a positive thing. Luther. Hopefully people start siding with me and that'll just help out having the extra armies moving around. The extra men just attacking my enemies, that's what we need. Wife's pregnant, good, that means if I die it's not game over. She doesn't really like me, so it's probably not mine. Well, she doesn't have a lover. Right, there's 1,000 Stormlanders, but that's not really worth my time and effort. In fact, let's stick the men on the boats. Let's not. Split you in half first. Sure everybody's got their commanders. Yep. Right, get on the boats. We can sail around without losing attrition. It's quite good, really. Just float around, see if we can find anything. I'm the blood of old Valyria. Very nice indeed. Now, let's go. See what we can find around here. See if there's a couple thousand men away from reinforcements. No, not here, there's not. What about over here? Oh, yes. Where are you? You're leading troops in King's Landing. Let's have a look where he is. We might get a lucky capture. I doubt it very much, but it's worth having a look. Ah, so I don't fancy it. It might be like a big stack around here somewhere. But still, the AI will prioritise taking back these sieges than other things, like taking over my land. So if I stick my men over here and siege down both provinces with big killer stacks that hopefully will not get killed, then we might do alright. Not entirely sure though. Let me just sit here for now. Wait for him to move some armies where we can defeat them easier. Until then, no, I'm quite content just sitting on Dragonstone and Driftmark, sieging out. Nothing wrong with that. Hopefully capture Rhaegar Targaryen, the 1-year-old. Darklyn. Didn't they die out when they replaced House Darklyn? That's you. Who holds this castle? Dark A. You're like a bastard line? Let me have a look. No, there's just a separate line. Yeah, I thought because they were replaced with House Riker. Were they not? Here's a Hollard of Hollard Hall. Hart. Buckwell. You're not House Riker, are you? No, I think they were replaced with House Riker. At Duskendale. Oh well. Just don't lose too many men to siege events, please. I beg you. So all these guys with their big chunks of armies are going to send them over here in stacks of about 8,000. Right, I should really take that out before they reinforce it. Screw the sieges, we're off, boys. I've got 100 Unsullied as well, haven't I? Yeah, they'll help out quite a bit. Anyway, off you go. We outnumber them 2 to 1. I will have half morale in this landing unless they land too many guys. Let's have to go here first. What are they going to land? What's he got? Right, 14,000 men. Let's not, while they're there. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go back. This is going to be a war of patience, and taking these 2 places will give me quite a bit of war score because I do have a fair few sub-holdings. So that'll be very, very useful indeed, just taking them out. So yeah, I think I'll just sit over here first. We can wait out the war for now. If anybody lands on here, 10k stack will be able to repel them, which is terrific. Ah. An Ironborn has opposed me, has he? Well, isn't that a shame? Lord Botley, this will not go unpunished. Right, let's just get back to leaving here then. 14k I could take on, probably, because I do have them 100 guys. They do help out very much. Here they are. I'm making money so I could potentially buy more at a future time. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out. Septon, however, is going to really irritate me when we don't have that. Still no heir to my dynasty. When is she due? Give me this child. So, yeah, let's just put speed up. Hang about like we do. Right, I successfully raided the camps. There's 500 men dead. Another few hundred there dead. Not very nice. So I don't like siege events. We take this land immediately. As you see, all these little... Ah, here we go. Jacaries. Shall we leave him called that? Lucifer? Aryan? Yeah, let's just call him Jacaries. Sure, why not? We'll then go for the... Seer House on the Iron Throne, or what? No, let's just go for a daughter. Yeah, let me have a look at these war scores. You see, all these battles, they are worth so much, even though they've hardly lost any men. It's ridiculous how much it's worth. Absolutely ridiculous. Pray for guidance? Sure. Fire and blood? Sure. Is my city? Sure. Oh, the trick would be if you die, Jaehaerys. I don't see that happening. Mad King Ares will also not really want to die. His lover, Joanna Lannister. We know what happens there, don't we? Good old Tywin. Sieges of Bleeding Tower. Right, that's a shame, but they're going to look to get off that island soon. And over here it is going to be a lot of attrition for them. This is like 20 odd thousand, but that's for me, not for them guys. They will surely be destroyed. Just like my men are here. Through siege events. Terrific. Still 42. Why are they raising up 100 unsullied like that? It's ridiculous. Just losing me more war score. Right, Siege of High Tide, that's good. It's hardly worth anything, but still. 3.52. That'll have to do for now. Just keep on sitting. Hopefully we'll get a chance to take these guys out. Right, see, he is no longer offensive against me because he is imprisoned by me. So yeah, that's why you want to get some of these big battles going, because you can just imprison quite a few lords and weaken him. Sadly, you don't fancy joining me though. I'd give you some land, sir. I would indeed give you something. I wanted to have a look at Darry. Jonafor... Which one was it? Was it Jonafor Darry? The one in the King's Guard? Not sure. Ah, brilliant. Losing more men. Terrific. Hopefully they're going to land some guys on here. Can't really tell. Velman fleet has men on it. Come on, let's take these boys out. Finish them off. Oh, we can imprison somebody. Who would that be? This guy. What's he trying to do? Yeah, no plots, please. We're a bit busy right now. We need every last man alive. And losing sieges in Tyrosh is perhaps not the best way to do it. Sieging this, however, would be quite nice. Siege of Driftmark. No, this one. We want Dragonstone. Come on. Yep. Very nice. Driftmark done again. Brilliant. We've got a couple left. You guys, you're going to fall. That's nice. Yeah, it's more about patience, this war. Just be patient. We'll get a nice bit of war score from this. It'll be easy defendable. They're dropping some guys in, but we'll be able to defend against that easy enough. Depends how many men they've got. I'm sure we'll be able to defend against them. Ah, 14,000. Yes. I could send a token force. Not with me on it. These guys to go over and just help out and then come back. And they will bounce between the two islands and just get destroyed. Which is brilliant, really. Right, they might need a bit more than just a token force for now. Send over another 1,000 men, see if they make it in time, just to help out. Hopefully we'll be able to farm a lot of war score off of these guys. It'll be good if we do, as well as prisoners. We do need prisoners. Right, who do we get? A Lannister. Is that it? One Lannister. Right, so we did lose quite a few fellas, but they're going to have 0 morale now, and yeah. You know how that goes. Bouncing between 2 castles with 0 morale. Although I did lose a ton of men. That is not really the best thing to do. Who we capture? Ah, a Greyjoy. Perfect. Ah, making quite a bit of money from these sieges as well. I have to buy another 1,000 men. Captured this guy, that's good. Hardly losing anyone in these battles now, and they're just going to go back and forth, giving me war score, which is terrific. See, I lost 34, killed 1,000 odd. But yeah, I'll call it an episode there. We can just keep farming off the war score with these guys. It'll be brilliant. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.